a bag I bought on Depop, but this is after I cleaned it. I did not shoot an intro because I'm too lazy to put on mascara twice. Sorry. We'll watch the cleaning and then I'll come back and tell you my final thoughts. Been kind of thinking about a hobo. This is a little bit of a hybrid between a hobo and a bucket bag. I love a bucket bag. This is a very big hobo bag. I could fit my whole head in here. Not that I would try once you see what's inside this bag. So there's like a whole lot of scratches on here. Another big issue this one has is just like a lot of wear here. So I actually got like a suede cleaning kit to see if I can maybe restore some of the nap on the underside of the leather there. And probably the grossest thing in this bag, and I'm so glad the lining is not fixed, but ooh, it's dirty, and it is the infamous red Dooney lining, which bleeds all over everything. So I'm very glad to be able to take it out. I vacuumed the bag with the brush attachment with the hose to remove any loose dirt before I begin to wash the interior of the bag. I kind of wished I hadn't shot this in time lapse because there was kind of a jump scare moment when I opened one of the pockets and it was just so disgusting. I first take the bag apart and wipe it down with a gentle baby wipe that is just water that does not have any fragrance in it. I'm doing this before I do anything to the lining because I don't want this leather to be thirsty when I start getting the lining wet. And here I apply way too much leather CPR. I let it sit for a few minutes and then buff it with a towel. And my laundry detergent, love this stuff. With detergent and water and a toothbrush, I begin to tackle the problem. Between being skeeved out by the bag and needing to get the soap off, I eventually gave in and rinsed it off under the faucet, but I didn't set up the camera, so you could see that. I had bought like a suede cleaner set for this underside because it was all matted up, kind of. Like it was all dark. And well, I used to ride horses, and some saddles have like a knee pad. It's like your knee roll. It's where your knee kind of sits on that, and it can get very like darkened like that. And it's okay. It's part of the way things are. But I did not find that the suede cleaning kit did a whole lot. And then I remembered something I used to do when I was cleaning saddles, and you just kind of take your thumb. I don't wash your thumb afterwards, but just picked up the nap, the stuff that was just compressed. I do recall having said when I saw the size of this bag that I thought I could probably fit my whole head in here. Yeah. Would not have done that before I cleaned it. You saw that bag now. Ooh. I'm in a little bit of rush to shoot this because I actually sold this bag already. Spoiler alert. I like this bag. It's just bigger than I thought it was. I am just not good at reading bag measurements because you have to like know also how the bag is, I feel like. This bag, which is just a nice little everyday bag for me, is 10 by 8 by 4. This giant bag is actually measures 10 by 10 by 6. But it's huge. It's just like this, I guess this bag tapers and it's structured and it has all the things that make a bag actually smaller than it is. And this bag has all the things that maximize the space. I think it's really cute. The leather, I think this is some kind of genuine leather where it's weird process because it actually doesn't behave quite like leather, but it is leather, not fake leather. I mean, for like a composite leather or whatever it is, it refurbished really nicely. It's wearing really well. It's not cracking in any weird places. With this kind of edge paint and a bend and everything like that, like you would expect to see some cracking. And I think you can see it. This edge paint, it's so thick and it's really holding up amazingly well. But like, this is not edge paint. This is a lifestyle. This is like a lot. Like here where there's like a hole in the leather, You can really see that. You can probably see that. There's some kind of layering process going on here. It's not like this kind of bag where it's like a piece of leather. It's got some layering and some technology, but honestly, like because this bag obviously led a hard life, and I was able to clean it up and get it looking like this. So I can't really complain. I can't really say that that's not what turned me off to the bag, made me decide to sell it. I just feel like it's so big, I will not use it. It was kind of an impulse purchase. I think it was like $27 or $28 on Depop, and I've actually only bought 2 bags on Depop, and I think I'm done. I might do another video about that, so let me know in the comments if you are interested in my experience with Depop as an elderly person, because on Depop, I am elderly. It was sort of an impulse, but then I was thinking that I have another, which I thought they were going to be more similar in size. Again, this is maybe 9 by 9, and this is 10 by 10. I don't understand how bag measurements work. But this is a Coach bag, which I like, but I never reach for it. So I actually thought maybe I would force myself to decide, because I do kind of try to do like one in, one out, and then thought I would force myself to decide which one I want to keep. I had them sort of lined up for things that I need to shoot videos about, and I had it sitting next to this one, and I just realized I want to like all my bags like this much. And honestly, I like this bag this much, but I don't like either of those bags that much. So I decided I'm going to sell them both. I'm going to do a video about, maybe not just this bag. There have been a couple bags that I had to have, couldn't live without them. And then I got them. It's a nice bag. It's just not my bag. They can't all be my bag. Learning this.